This storm will kill you.
Look! I'm telling you! You know what I mean, folks?
But if rich people aren't looking out for us, who is?
It makes no difference which one of us you vote for. Either way, your planet is doomed.
You're listening to the Our Take Podcast with Bryan Sherman.
He had a full head, all the way till the end. It was white, and I was hoping to get that. I was hoping to get, like, the full head, and it was really hard to cut it off.
And Spencer Rogers.
To be a good pilot, you have to be able to make good decisions, and I know what my credit score is, so I know I don't make good decisions.
This is the Our Take Podcast.
From Scary Parrot Media Studios in Ogden, Utah, it's the Our Take Podcast, episode 159. I'm Bryan.
I'm Spencer.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It is August the 15th. On this day in history, in 2015, not that long ago, North Korea introduces Pyongyang time. The East Asian country introduced the time change to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the end of the Japanese occupation of Korea. Before the change, North Korea was UTC plus 9 hours. Since this day, the time in the country is now UTC plus 8.5 hours.
Wow.
What a weird way to... Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's more to this story. I think it's like a weird way to commemorate, like, welcome everybody to our commemoration of the end of the occupation. It's 7 o'clock, but now it's 6:30. Let's get the party started.
I didn't know we dealt in half hours.
Me neither. I think they did it just to...
Can you imagine if it was like that in the U.S., like working remote and your coworkers at...
It's 8:30 and then you're like, no, it's 10.
It's 10:15.
Yeah.
We're 15 minutes ahead in Idaho. Did you not know?
It's so weird. How do flat earthers account for time change? Does their map account for that?
That's a great question.
Their flat map?
I have no idea.
I guess, I would hope so. But there's many holes in their theory.
Oh, are there?
You don't say. What else?
I find the robotic sun and moon to be totally more plausible than the actual explanation.
Right. Yeah, man. Just, I don't know. Whatever. No, we don't, flat earth, whatever.
No offense to the flat earthers.
No offense. Yeah. What else on this day in history? It's August 15th. In 1973, the U.S. involvement in Vietnam ends. The Case Church Amendment passed by the U.S. Congress set August 15th as the deadline for the end of the U.S. military involvement in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. What a good day. It's a good day.
Now, I don't remember what told me this today. I got some kind of a notification that today is India's Independence Day.
It is. That's one of the things on my list here.
And what shocked me was... Well, how long do you think they've been independent?
Well, I saw the date, but I wouldn't have gone this far back.
It's only been 78 years.
I actually thought it was sooner.
Really?
I didn't think it was that long ago. But yes, so 1947, the British ruled until 1947. They took over in the mid-1800s with the East India Company. It was a trading company, then slowly took control over the princely states that separately ruled the country. A violent rebellion in 1857 prompted the British Crown to take over direct rule of India. The time between then and independence in 1945 was marked by violent and non-violent movements targeted towards gaining independent rules. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was a key figure in the non-violent civil disobedience movement against the British.
How far has the British Empire...
Oh, it was massive.
...crumbled?
It's tiny.
Do you think they look back and they're like, we used to be so great.
Have you ever watched The Crown?
Make Britain great again. I haven't.
So The Crown follows Queen Elizabeth,
the
just most recent one, right?
Uh-huh.
But from when she was a child
to
essentially to present, I guess. And when she first took over rule in like I can't even remember what it was, like 1950. She did a tour of the kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's massive. Like, there are still a lot of places like technically Australia, Canada still fall under the crown,
1953.
right? 1953. But yeah, they just during her reign, she ceded a lot of power back.
It's interesting
to countries that wanted
That's interesting.
But I mean, what's in it for them though?
Yeah.
For the kingdom, I mean.
Right.
Like, what's
yeah,
in it
you know,
for England?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, it's just India. It's
It's just huge.
country.
But I mean,
it's only the most populous country in the world.
but what are they getting? Like, are they? I don't know the aspects of their rule. Like, were they taxing Indians this whole time?
Probably
this whole
without
time,
representation.
That's what they're used to doing.
That's what they do.
That's what they fucking do. How weird is it they became such a strong ally of the United States?
Yeah. Well,
I mean-
because we're all white and we speak the same language.
It's gotta be.
Mainly the only reason.
Yeah.
I mean, can you think of any other reason?
I mean, other than they wanted it, right? They saw the writing on the wall. They're like,
Maybe they were like, eventually we'll come for you, America.
yeah.
We'll get you back. Who knows? I mean, the British Empire was huge, and now it's just a tiny island. Where do you think the U.S. Empire will end? What will it be at the end? Just
Well-
Washington, D.C. and
Are we being honest about what counts as part of the kingdom?
right.
Because that's pretty much everywhere except for Russia and China.
Right.
Seems like.
Seems like. I mean, we do have military bases pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Oh,
But
it's so
we
weird.
don't have like any other countries hosted here, but we are
Right. There's not like a Turkish
right.
army base here.
Yeah. I mean, we'll allow them to come hang out at ours.
Right.
But there's full-blown U.S. sovereign bases
Everywhere.
all over the world.
The strangest one by far has got to be Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, that one doesn't make any sense.
I don't
'cause
get-
Cuba hates us.
I've never understood how we got a base there,
I don't-
why
what-
they accepted
what
it.
deal was struck?
Yeah, we fucking hate you guys. If you pay us $1 million, you can come put a base here.
Yeah.
And you can store your people who you don't want to put on a normal trial,
Right.
you know,
Weird.
where we're all going to be sent in a couple of years.
Probably. So there I was the other night laying in bed, and I don't know if this has happened to you before. Probably has.
It depends on what you're going to say next.
But there I am in my bed with the air conditioner running, the TV on, getting ready to fall asleep in my nice, comfortable environment, when all of a sudden I hear a massive explosion followed by power being
Really?
just off. And this is
Was it a transformer?
yeah, Optimus Prime bit the dust.
I had a transformer blow by my house a couple years back. It wasn't the middle of the night though, but it was way louder than I thought it would be.
Oh, it's it's
Yeah.
huge. But what's more annoying about this particular instance is that it happened less than a month ago when I was in bed, about ready to go to sleep, heard a massive explosion,
Yeah.
and the power went out.
Yeah.
And the worst part is it seems to only have affected like 5 houses. Because my neighbors across the street all had power. The first time there was only like 3 or 4 houses, and I think this time it might have got like half the block.
Wait a second. Let me clarify. So this happened a month ago, and then it just happened again?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Same 5 houses?
There were a few additional houses this time.
So they replaced the blown transformer with an
They
old
put
shitty one.
Megatron up there. I actually had a pretty lengthy conversation with chat about why the ghetto neighborhoods seem to lose power all the time. Because last Saturday, around 11 o'clock, I heard another explosion, and I didn't lose power, luckily, but somebody did.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what's going on with this area? They're
What's with
just
the
not.
grid?
They're just waiting.
I mean, I wonder if it's more common in summer with all the ACs running all the time.
I guess.
But nighttime's kind of weird.
Right? Well,
They're
I
not-
guess
they're
I
not
don't know.
running as
That's
much.
that's when all the off gassing starts on the houses, right? And it's when your AC really cranks up because you can keep the house relatively cool. Like I can set my thermostat to 72 almost all day, and then it'll stay like 60 something in my house or 72, around
Yeah.
there. But once the heat of the day is done and all the off gassing starts, that's when it starts to get really warm in my house in the night, and maybe that's when I have to crank it down. I don't know. I'm not a climate scientistologist.
So you're saying that in your theory, the AC actually runs more at night because of so-called
I think so.
off-gassing?
I think so. I think because I could, if I were to open my windows here in Utah, this is not everywhere. Here in Utah, if I were to open my windows, and I know this because after the first power outage that we had, when it came back on, it blew out the capacitor on my air conditioning. leaving me without air conditioning for several days.
But doesn't the sun going down being the primary heat source?
I'm telling you that all the heat starts to come off the house, and
But
it makes things hotter. I can keep the house cool in the morning from the cool air. I don't know. Google
I don't think this is accurate at all.
I don't. Well, hey,
why would the
we've
heat
had
not be coming off the house?
3 transformers blow up around the same time. There's got to be some.
So you're saying
logic to it.
during the day, somehow your house,
I don't know,
magically stores the heat.
No. I'm just saying that it stores the cool. There's more cool air in the house from the overnight hours, and then that's gone in the evening. And
oh, so you're saying it takes all day for the cool?
I mean, not all day, but a lot of the day.
Yeah, I still don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know,
I could be wrong.
I'm just saying 3 transformers exploded.
You know what? Do we use more electricity at night or day? Generally, more electricity is used during the day than at night.
What does the internet know?
Especially during peak hours like the morning and evening. This is because that's not night. That's because most people are awake and using appliances, electronics, and lights during the day. Nighttime is typically when electricity consumption is at its lowest, as most people are asleep. No mention of so-called off-gassing.
So why then did the transformers explode on the dot at 10 o'clock?
Maybe your neighbor ramped up his meth lab and blew the transformer.
It's funny because it's true.
It takes a lot of power. You know? His panels got covered by dust. Solar panels aren't operating at full bore.
I'm just tired of the power going out.
All of Ogden was out a couple days ago.
So that leads me to the very next day.
Yeah.
When my dad he comes over to the house to get a gas can because they have a generator. Because he's like, they told us our power is going to be out till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because there was a fire in North Ogden. Now, I don't understand why a fire 10 miles away made it where all of Ogden was out of power, but apparently, according to Rocky Mountain Power, it was.
Not in a planned way.
It said emergency de-energization.
Okay. Well, okay. I will say this. All those wildfires in California a couple years back. Remember PG&E?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of them are started because of windy conditions that create sparks in the power lines. But what you're saying is,
according to Rocky Mountain Power, that was the reason all the power was out, was because of this fire in North Ogden.
That's fine. But you said that your dad got a notice that it was going to be shut off the next day?
No, till the next day.
Oh, until the next day.
It wouldn't be restored till 3 in the morning or something.
I don't know. I'm not a geologist.
Yeah.
But I think maybe it's something to do with... I could see that. They're like, we got to turn off the whole grid because if this fire gets over here and burns this pole down, then it's going to start a bigger fire.
It did. There is some video of it right by...
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called.
Substation?
Yes, one of those substations and a bunch of transformers exploding.
Did you see what caused it?
Yeah.
A car exploding?
Is that what it was? See, I was confused because all the pictures had the car on a paved road.
Yeah. No, that car exploded and sent embers up.
Okay. Why did the car explode?
No, it's like a chicken or the egg,
though. A Jeep or something, and it just...
I couldn't tell from the pictures what it was, honestly.
It was burnt to a crisp.
I thought maybe it was electric based on the explosion, but those don't tend to explode. They just tend to burn really hot.
Right. Yeah, I don't...
Whereas a gas...
The explanation didn't make sense to me because the picture they showed, it was on because it said a vehicle in a restricted area. So did it explode and then hobbled to the non-restricted area to be put out? Or... I
thought it was just on the side of the road.
Is that what it was?
I thought so. It looked like it was in a neighborhood.
That's what the picture looks like.
Yeah.
And that's why I was confused because the headline said the vehicle was in a restricted area.
Really, it just...
So I don't know.
It creates more questions than it answers. Right. Cool. A car exploded. Well, just spontaneously?
Yeah. Is there... I'd like a little more backstory on this fire.
Are other cars going to explode soon?
Is my car going to explode? Should I be worried? I mean, I don't want to start a fire.
To say what really happened, it was a disgruntled ex-girlfriend, blew up her boyfriend's car with a Molotov cocktail, and it started a wildfire.
I gotta read this headline about the fire from KSL.
Okay.
Because I don't know if AI wrote it
Probably.
or what, but it's...
I'm not sure anyone actually works in news anymore.
I know. It's the most, headline. Without firefighters battling North Ogden blaze, we definitely would have lost structures.
Is it a quote? It's got to be a quote.
I
Either
don't know.
way,
I
it's
didn't
a dumb.
click into it.
Either
but
way, it's a dumb thing to say.
that's the headline. That's the... Without firefight... yeah.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
Without firefighters, we would have lost my house when it was on fire.
Yeah. Without a razor, I can't shave my face.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to use that as the headline. Can I quote you on that?
Oh my gosh. So it says here that many of the houses in the area are valued at the $800,000 range.
800?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's funny about that, I don't know if my mom's getting old. I mean, she is, obviously, or just doesn't have any sense of where things are. Mm-hmm. But she texts me to ask me, are you in the evacuation area? And I was like, Mom, it's 10 miles away.
Right. Like as the crow flies.
I literally said, it's 10 miles away, and I would need to make $250,000 a year to live in those neighborhoods. This is one time where being poor pays off.
Right.
No, I'm not in the evacuation zone.
You're poor. You're not going to live in a wildfire danger zone.
Also, a few days earlier, there was another structure fire in Ogden.
Yeah.
Because someone keeps burning down half-built apartments. This is the third one in a year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that was... I live on 29th Street, and this was on 18th Street. And she was like, Are you okay? Is your house okay? I'm like, yeah, Mom, it's pretty far away. I can't even see it.
Yeah.
I guess she doesn't have any...
Right. No, I'm not okay. I'm going to need $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah. She hears the word Ogden and assumes it's my neighborhood.
Right.
Which is fair.
I suppose.
A lot of bad things happen in my neighborhood.
Ogden is it's not small, though.
No.
Ogden's not a small city.
And North Ogden is its own city, but it's also pretty large.
Yeah.
And South Ogden. They're all kind of Ogden.
Right.
But no. I was good.
I don't know why people keep burning down these apartments.
They haven't said whether it's arson or not, yet the ATF has arrived to investigate.
They were at the other one last year, too.
Yeah. And I think they caught the last one was like a 16-year-old kid.
Oh,
so
really?
It's not the same person that keeps doing it. But this is the third, and I think the fourth in the state, because someone did it down in Provo, where these framed out apartment complexes, just wood frame, are just torched.
Well, they're waiting to go. Like, it's got to be the most dangerous time for fire in a build.
Right.
When it's all framed but nothing else.
I have a recommendation to these people. Maybe hire more than one security guard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get a camera.
Yeah.
There's got to be some way. Or maybe they're doing it themselves for the insurance money.
Also a possibility.
I don't know.
When the ATF arrives, that's... Yeah.
But, a lot of fire in Ogden lately. And luckily, besides power outages,
We got Alexa sent us a warning that was on that day. It was like South Ogden high fire warning.
Yeah, fire warning watch or something.
Yeah.
Or fire.
I was like, we've never got that before.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And then 5
I-
hours later, the fire started in
I
Ogden.
didn't get it because my power was out. But I did get it on my phone the next morning.
You were in your backyard grilling over your little campfire. And
Right.
Didn't even know.
I just wish that it would happen in the winter when it's not so hot and I have to try and sleep. And you know what the worst thing for me is, though, is almost all my lights in my house are smart lights.
Yeah. So they reset.
So when the power comes back on, they all just turn on. Every light in the house turns on. Every light outside, everything turns on. So even if I do manage to get to sleep, which I did at 4 o'clock in the morning, everything turned on. And then the most annoying part is you have to wait for the internet to cycle up
Right.
before you can turn
Yeah, you gotta
anything
wait.
off.
You gotta wait for your Alexas to.
Yeah. You
get
keep
up.
asking
Yeah.
Alexa, and she's like, "Bang."
Yeah.
There's no internet connection.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes later, are you there yet, Alexa?
Yeah.
I need your help.
And it's always like, because the internet's not connected, it doesn't know what volume of voice it should use
Right.
either. So you're like, Alexa, turn off the lights. There's no internet right now. Shh, shh.
What the hell?
Fuck Alexa. In my bedroom, I have a Bluetooth soundbar that's connected to our TV, you know?
Yeah.
And if the Apple TV updates overnight,
Mm-hmm.
it turns off and disconnects from the soundbar.
Mm.
And yeah, same thing. Middle of the night, it'll be like, Bluetooth connection lost. Ashley and I are like, fuck! Pairing. Go to your device and look for the soundbar.
Oh,
It's
man.
like level 10.
Oh, it's 4 a.m, Alexa.
Yeah.
I don't need the sound bar.
So then I'll go into like, hurry and turn the TV on, go to the settings and pair it. And it's like, connected. It's just so frustrating. Like, I got to turn off auto updates.
Oh man, I guess I could just not have smart lights, and and when the power goes out, which seems to happen frequently in my
Yeah.
neighborhood, because we're poor. You know, Alexa, or not Alexa, chat really was skirting around it when I asked why my neighborhood seemed
Yeah.
to lose power
Yeah.
out. It didn't want to say that I was poor, but it's like
Yeah.
political pressure in some areas makes it where sometimes lower income areas have
Yeah.
older equipment, but it's not because you're poor.
Due
I'm
to
like,
predictable gentrification.
yeah. Like, chat, just, it's okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm poor. It's fine. Just tell me.
Before I answer your question, how many brown people live in your neighborhood? Because that'll determine how much government funding you get
Yeah.
for power grid.
Oh, I love it. I love that its response was due to political pressure.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just,
Okay.
it's fine.
Are you blaming Trump, Alexa? Are you blaming Trump for this bullshit?
Because of ICE raids. Like,
Right,
whoa,
exactly.
Whoa, chat, what's going on here?
Yeah. Nobody's going outside anymore. So they're running their AC longer and
Yeah.
they're playing video games longer.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I have a weird question that's not fire related.
Okay.
Why are people on death row for so long? And at that point, what is the point?
I'll tell you the answer. The short answer is because we fuck it up sometimes and we kill the wrong people.
Right.
So we're trying to make for damn sure, which then means that it's appeal after appeal after appeal
So
from the defendant.
have you heard about this Ralph Menzies guy?
A little bit.
I haven't read a ton about it, but he was convicted in 1988.
Yeah.
He is now 67
Yeah.
and is slated to be executed
Right.
on the 4th of September.
Committed murder when he was just 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right now his lawyers are trying to get him life without parole.
Sure.
Because apparently he has dementia. So if we're waiting till these people have dementia and then
Which I think most judges at this point, I don't know. It depends on.
it's
I
been
probably
it's been denied. They're still
Right.
trying, but it just got denied.
because I think if I were the judge, I'd be like, well, did he have dementia at the time of the crime?
Right. That's a fair point.
Right. Like, but it's you have to exhaust all the appeals, right? So you have like the regular appeals, and then you go to the next level court, and the next level court, and next level court, and then the day of the execution, the lawyers will be writing emails and sending calls to the governor's office to try and get a commutation.
Who is paying for all that?
Who do you think?
Are we?
Oh yeah, taxpayers.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Look, we've talked about the death penalty, I think, many times, and
Yeah. Well, I
I have mixed feelings on it.
I'm almost positive, and we can search this. We can ask chat. I'm almost positive that it might actually cost more to execute someone because of all this.
Mm-hmm.
It might cost the taxpayer more to execute than to just
I gotta imagine. I mean,
life
because you're
without parole.
still
It's at least the same.
you're still keeping them in prison for 40 years. 40 years. And, you know,
Yeah, here it is. AI overview on Google. It costs significantly more to execute someone than to keep them in prison for life.
fascinating.
Studies consistently show the death penalty cases are far more expensive due to longer trials, more appeals, and higher security measures. So,
And apparently the family has been, it says the family has been going through hell for nearly 40 years. And that is one of the, when we talk about the death penalty and why sometimes I'll be okay with it, is the family is always worried that somehow they're going to get out, somehow they're going to come after them. And so apparently they've been going through that for 40 years.
yeah. So it's not, it
I don't know.
It doesn't satisfy anybody. Here's, for example, a study in Maryland found that each death penalty case cost about $2 million more than a non-death penalty case. Similarly, Florida has estimated the cost of each execution to be around $3.2 million, which is 6 times the cost of life imprisonment. In Indiana, a study found that even if a death penalty case resulted in a plea bargain for life without parole, it still costs more than a case that directly resulted in life without parole. That is even more interesting. That last one doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah.
Why would the death penalty case that resulted in a plea bargain be more expensive? I thought the cost would be an
isn't
imprisonment
that-
after the fact
Right.
in all the cases after the conviction. I don't know. But either way, the Florida one is pretty alarming. It costs 6 times more to execute someone than it does to just life without parole. That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to bring up the death penalty again. But I just 40 years.
Yeah.
And then he's still appealing. He has dementia.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and
I mean, I
don't know.
And I should be clear. We could ask Jake. I'm assuming that it's taxpayers paying for his legal fees. We're definitely paying for the judge's time,
Right.
and the court's time,
Right.
Right. Whether or not we're paying his legal expenses, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. Are you?
I don't know at what point
afforded
you're,
yeah.
I don't know at what point you're not afforded an attorney. I think you're afforded one through the whole thing, and you're
You'd have
entitled
to
to
be.
appeals.
Yeah.
So,
You'd have to be.
but I do think there are also some law firms who take this stuff on pro bono. You know,
Right.
get their name in the news
I
for
don't
one
know.
thing, or they just feel passionately about it.
Either way, it seems like this guy's going to get shot, which is how we do things here, which is wild.
Is he doing firing squad? I
thought
know that
that's what I
Utah.
read.
We didn't bring that back. It was just a couple of years ago that we brought that back.
Yeah, because the drugs don't work. In fact, there was just one recently where apparently the drugs failed.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
which is amazing because, allegedly our streets are riddled with fentanyl,
Right.
but we can't get the
We can't get
the drugs to kill a murderer.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
There are weird laws though. Like I remember reading. I can't think it was Oklahoma. They were having the same struggle. They couldn't get the drugs, and it was because the way the law was written, like it's this chemical compound that will be used for executions.
Right.
You can't use any other compound, even if there's, so they have to like rewrite the law, get it passed. They should just write like, we'll use any drug.
Just use whatever
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
Firing
I mean,
squad.
I don't know. I guess
What's the way a firing squad works? It's like 6 guys, but one of them has a blank.
Yeah, I think so.
So no one knows.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's real and not urban legend, right? I'm pretty
I don't know. That'd be tough. I don't think I could do it.
there's people that sign up for that stuff though. I wonder how that affects them after.
I mean, why would you sign up for it?
Why do people sign up to do these ice raids? Like,
Yeah.
why do people? I don't know, man. That just
They get off on it, I guess. I don't know.
like this. I was just reading about this ice raid in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
where they pull up to Home Depot in a moving van, like they're gonna hire day laborers, and then out pops Border Patrol and arrests a bunch of people.
Right.
And then Penske is over here like, whoa. We didn't say you could use our trucks.
Right.
We don't encourage. We don't allow.
You know what's funny about that is there's another group of people who use moving vans to travel about the country.
Mm-hmm.
People like Patriot Front and the Proud Boys.
Right.
These fucking Nazis that go around and people chase them back to their U-Hauls. Have you seen this?
Well,
People chase them through their town, just taunting them. And they're wearing the mask, just like ice,
because they're cowards.
Because they're cowards and they're Nazis, and they hop back in a moving van and drive away.
I love how they're like, well, I don't want to lose my job. Like, but your company doesn't want a Nazi working for this. I mean, maybe go work for Trump Burger or something.
No, if you're doing something that many people will hate you for, then maybe you should rethink it a little.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, if I do this, you're saying that like half of my neighbors might hate my guts.
Yeah.
Like half my neighbors might be okay if I got hurt. Maybe I don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Some of these people. All right. I got to tell you the story that I heard about today. So imagine, if you will, okay, that you're in the Air Force and that you win the prize. You do such a good job that you win a flight on an F-15.
Okay.
Okay, you get to sit back seat.
You're in the Air Force.
Yeah. As like a mechanic,
Sure.
a munitions loader, whatever.
Yeah.
You don't ever get up in the air. You're on the ground all the time, but your dream, is you love airplanes, and you're like, I mean, I would do a lot to be on a F-15. I would be.
You might do an ice raid.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You know, like you arrest the most immigrants, so you get
you get a reward
to go
flight
on a reward flight. Okay. So you get all buckled into the back seat of this F-15. You go through the briefing. The pilot tells you all what's going to happen, how you're going to probably pass out, and it's going to be lots of fun. And you're there. You're stoked. The canopy closes. You're taxiing down the runway, and then I don't know what happens, but you decide to jerk up on the ejection seat, and you eject yourself out of the plane while it's taxiing.
No.
Which is something that happened a few days ago at an Air Force base.
He had to have known.
Barnes Air National Guard Base in Massachusetts.
What?
Yeah. So
He's
guy,
like just trying to adjust himself in the seat. Like,
there's nowhere in the story that says how this happened. There is one video of it, of like the aftermath and the plane just moving along. The canopy is sitting on the back of the plane, and the guy is just kind of.
because that ejects both of you, right?
No,
It only ejects
the
one.
back guy. You both have to. It releases the canopy, but you have to pull on yours to actually be ejected.
Oh, I didn't know that. What if you were unconscious?
I don't know.
What if they shot you in the face?
That's a good question.
I thought that
guess
if
you're just hosed.
like in Top Gun, Maverick can't reach the ejection handles in his F-14 Tomcat. So Goose has to pull them. But you're saying in the 15, it didn't eject the pilot.
No, I'm pretty sure the pilot. Well, I mean, point in case here, the pilot did not get ejected.
Yeah,
that would have been way better. Even better.
Yeah.
I want to know what went through that pilot's head.
Oh
shit, Dave.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, I forgot to tell him about the ejection seat.
These bright yellow handles that are labeled ejection seat. You're not supposed to.
Do not pull these.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
So luckily this
he lands and they come get him off the tarmac and he's like, so I get another ride?
we're still good to go.
I didn't touch anything. I didn't fucking do shit.
You didn't even.
That wasn't me.
He did it.
Yeah.
He didn't like the way I smelled, or I said F Trump, and he just ejected me,
right.
man.
Before he even knows, they even tell him what happened. Like, I didn't pull those handles. We didn't tell you.
The yellow handles. Oh yeah, I did.
I did
pull that
yeah.
one. I thought.
Yeah. I had a wicked itch on my balls and couldn't get to it. I had to pull on something.
That strap was just too tight. It was choking off circulation in my balls.
Fucking 5-point harness.
Oh man,
I had to have been on purpose.
I don't know. It doesn't say. Luckily, it's what's called a zero zero ejection seat, which means you can eject at zero airspeed and zero altitude.
Because it's got
and
the
survive.
fucking rocket on the bottom that probably shot him
It did.
200 feet in the air.
It definitely
Yeah.
did. Well, he definitely got a ride.
Yeah.
And probably 2 inches shorter and maybe broken legs or something.
Right.
But, oh, man.
I mean, listen, you're going to cash in on a once in a lifetime, right?
We should have waited till he landed then.
That's true. He could have waited till he landed or was like close to landing. You may as well eject from 10,000
Just
feet.
do it in the air.
Yeah.
Do it in the air.
Maybe he didn't want to kill the pilot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would. Yeah, when you pull the handles, by the way, it shoots me in the head. You can't. Just FYI.
It's a weird design.
It's just, they don't want me flying alone.
I got depression. Like I can't be up here by myself.
They told me I can't be alone, so they rigged up this,
Oh man. But yeah, everyone was fine. Even the guy that ejected, I guess. It doesn't say if he.
Yeah.
It says he had minor injuries.
So listen, you're at a dinner party. I rode on an F-15, or I was ejected from an F-15. One of them sounds a lot cooler.
Yeah, as long as you don't say I ejected myself
Right.
from the F-15.
To your point, though, he definitely should have waited.
Yeah. I mean, if he
Yeah.
was going to do it, he should have waited till he got back.
Definitely
on the ground
wait.
to round out the experience.
Right. Yeah.
I want to know what happens to people like this.
I don't know.
Do you think
Is
you're
it death row? Like, is it
for 40 years? Yeah. Like I saw a clip the other day of a pilot on his first day on an F-22, his training run, and he crashed it. He belly landed it. Like, what happens to those guys? Are they like, do they get a second chance, or is
I
that
don't
pretty
know.
much? Are they moved down to
You just lose
to guard duty?
Yeah.
You can guard the plane, but we can't have you
Yeah.
flying the plane.
You're demoted to the army now. Infantry. Like, you're done.
Frontline infantry.
Yeah. No offense to the army.
No. They know that the Air Force
it's
has
just
it way
poking
better.
fun. It's just a joke. It's
No,
a friendly joke.
you ask any Air Force has it the best out of all divisions. Like, do you ever hear jets on Sunday? Because the Air Force doesn't work on the weekends. All right, they don't fly. In fact, you're in Fallujah, and the Army's like, we need air support. Shit, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Better call the Marines.
Yeah. Call the Marines. I don't know where the Navy is, but we're in the desert.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show? Speaking of the Navy, what was it called? Navy EOD, Explosive Ordnance Disposal. It was on Discovery.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Somehow, as they were defining roles
Uh-huh.
in the military, it was the Navy, our seabound soldiers,
Seaman.
our seamen,
Mm-hmm.
who were tasked with disposing of explosive ordnance on land, like IEDs.
Right.
So there was a show on Discovery where
That is
it just followed them going around the desert in Afghanistan and Iraq
Mhm.
and finding IEDs and blowing them up, like the Hurt Locker.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, EOD is a Navy gig.
Seems like they'd be,
I could be
working on
wrong.
Mines or stuff. I don't know.
You'd think it would be one of our land-based groups.
Right?
I know the Navy has land guys, but
Join the Navy. That's actually the technical title too. Is you're going to be a land guy. You're not going to be a seaman.
Yeah.
You're going to be a land guy.
Okay, to clarify, it's not exclusively a Navy role. While Navy EOD is a prominent and highly regarded part of the Navy's Special Ops Forces, EOD units exist in all 4 branches of the U.S. military. But this particular television show had Navy, what are they called? Seamen? Naval soldiers on the ground in the desert.
Seaman in the desert.
Seaman in the
That's a
desert.
band name right there.
Seamen in the desert, blowing bombs, blowing loads.
Oh man.
So a couple weeks ago, we talked about why the rich suck, and if you'd be immune from sucking
Right.
if you became rich.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Or is this how you're telling me you're rich now?
No, but like if it was something like along the lines of it's never enough,
Right.
Which is why the rich don't ever give away any of their money, and the fuckers who say they will,
Never
they don't really.
No.
Because it wouldn't be. We determined that it wouldn't be that hard to give away money.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not a multi-billionaire. I don't know how hard it is to give away money, but to me, it seems like it should be pretty easy.
It should be pretty easy. Like
there was someone, what was I saw the story, the guy at his funeral, there was a helicopter and his family just threw his money out of the helicopter to
Just
this
dropped
neighborhood.
cash?
Yeah, it's a real thing that happened.
it's like a candy cannon, but money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found an article though. I may have found an exception.
Oh,
Okay. Bryan O'Kelly, great name.
right.
Great fucking name.
Yeah, I mean-
like you have an apostrophe. Bryan O'Kelly, he started a business called App Nexus, I want to say, back in like the teens, and sold it to AT&T for $1.6 billion.
Okay.
He sat down with his wife and said, I don't believe in billionaires. This is ridiculous. How much money do we need to do what we want to do?
Uh-huh.
So they discussed, found out that number that would make their lives just fine, and they doubled it.
Okay.
And that number was 50 million, so they doubled it. He kept 100 million from his 1.6 billion and gave the rest to charity.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he says I don't believe in billionaires. I think that billionaires with yachts and multiple mansions are obnoxious, and that keeping a cap on his wealth has kept him grounded and accountable. And he started multiple businesses. He started another one that has to go to venture capitalists to get funding for, because he's like it because that is accountability. Me having to ask for funding and prove my worth means that I'm accountable to someone.
Wow.
And I want my kids to not be spoiled. So they still fly
Probably
in
still gonna be.
business class with me.
Oh.
You know? Anyway, so he still has $100 million,
Right.
which I think even he would admit is like it's too
That's
much.
a lot.
It's plenty.
Yeah.
It's plenty. You know, but it was just poignant that we had just talked about this. That it's hard to find these guys.
What charity did you give it to?
I tried to find like where it said, and it didn't say in this article.
Oh, so it could just be charity.
Yeah, charity meaning
Like
my
the stripper.
son's trust fund.
I gave it to charity. She helped me a lot.
She helped me a lot during some dark times when my wife left. Yeah,
when my wife's out of town.
but that's the point though, is that you could, like, why couldn't you go give $1 billion to a stripper? You could.
Huh?
They make it sound like it's impossible.
Oh, I know.
That's
Like,
that's my point.
You don't know all the
Yeah.
the difficulties, the taxes, jargon here.
Then deduct whatever taxes. I don't think you would have to pay any giving it away. It's the person receiving that has to pay taxes. That's their problem.
Right. Then you just pay their taxes.
Yeah. I don't get it. So they're all full of shit is what I'm saying. There's some who would just admit that no, it's mine. I'm not going to give it away. But then there's these a worse level where they claim that they plan on giving it all away by the end of their life.
Right.
It's like, no, you could just do it.
Because they're going to be gone and they won't.
Yeah, you could just do it right now. You know, as discussed, you could buy an ad on a radio station for a couple grand.
Right.
Come to this. You know, you could even do it. Just own the whole radio thing and do it at a car dealership, right? Because that's where all remotes are for radios. I'll be here at a table signing checks to the first 10,000 people that show up. Be easy.
It would. Bryan O'Keefe.
O'Kelly.
Oh, okay. I thought it was O'Keefe. That's also a great name.
O'Keefe. Yeah.
Bryan O'Keefe's a catcher for the Minnesota Twins.
No, this is Bryan O'Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like a serial entrepreneur. He just starts different businesses, you know. And this one he started back in the day. I have no idea what it did, but worked out for him.
1.6 billion, dude. Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah,
that's. I'd vote for him.
Yeah, you want to be president?
Seriously. What else we got?
We got a secret sound.
Oh. All right.
Should we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This might be we might be looking at a short episode today.
A little bit of a shorter one. Listen, we got random headlines still.
All right. Wait.
Here is Bryan Sherman's Secret
I
Sound.
almost forgot.
out there?
I almost forgot to play the sounder. What happens if you guess the secret sound?
You guess the sound, we'll send you podcast merch. Send us an email, guess on TikTok, whatever you want to do.
This one is easy. You should guess this one. I'm a little disappointed no one has guessed our last one.
Yeah.
Not even a single guess. But this one, I think if you don't get it, I don't know.
I don't know.
Here it is.
There you go.
Here. Can you tell that we had a lazy day today? Oh.
Here is Bryan Sherman's Secret Sound.
I gotta change
What's going
it to
on out there?
That was
Right.
Bryan Sherman's secret sound.
Yeah.
Oh, guess on TikTok. I don't know if I'm going to keep posting to Instagram. We don't get any traction on Instagram.
Instagram kind of blows.
And, yeah. So mostly TikTok, maybe Instagram occasionally.
Isn't it weird how some social media platforms you just take to?
Right.
And other ones you're like, I don't really get it.
Instagram does the same thing, but TikTok just seems to do it better.
Like, what were we talking about the other day? Was it Tumblr?
Yeah. Oh, what happened to Tumblr?
Don't people still use it?
Oh.
It's just one that never really grabbed me.
Right.
Or Snapchat. Just never really got it.
Yeah, I never got Snapchat.
I never got it.
It's like, send a picture and it'll be erased, like, with a winky face because you just
But then, like,
screenshot it.
Snapchat got big into, like, I think they were the first one to do, like, the Reels, right? Where you could follow someone on Snapchat and they posted, I don't know if they were called Reels.
Whatever they're called.
But then, like, TikTok comes along, it's like, this is me.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, it works.
It's weird how just some of them work better than the others, at least for me.
Yeah.
Like, Snapchat was huge. Might still be.
I think I never understood Snapchat. I just, like, multiple people tried to get me to use it, and I was like, just send me a text with the picture.
If you want to,
what is going to disappear?
Yeah.
If you're sending me a picture that disappears, it should at least be a nude.
No, if you want to send me a dick pic,
yeah,
FaceTime me.
Yeah.
I'd rather see it live.
Yeah.
Something about knowing that it's happening right now just makes it better. This is why the live sex chat is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Something about live,
And my page is
yeah.
Oh man.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you these random headlines.
All right. I forgot where I put them.
That's okay. That's what she said.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Transformers, I actually found this because I looked on TikTok because I wanted to see what it looked like when a Transformer blew up. A South Carolina police officer's dashboard camera recorded the moment lightning struck a utility pole, causing a small explosion and power outages, but no injuries.
Yeah, you probably didn't have to do a FOIA request to get the video either.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
The Mount Pleasant Police Department shared dashcam footage on social media showing the moment lightning struck a utility pole in the city, sparking a small explosion and fire. If you actually look at the video, the explosion's actually not as small as it does make a little mushroom.
Oh yeah, I got some videos I got some stills here. It's a decent explosion.
Police said no one was injured.
We'll put a clip on TikTok when you're talking about it.
Yeah, just bam, little mushroom there, and then all the power sparks out across the street too. So pretty nuts.
Lightning striking a transformer. It's interesting.
And that's how Optimus Prime and Megatron were born.
Yeah.
A Texas woman's pet chicken was officially named the oldest in the world by Guinness World Records at the age of 14 years and 69 days old. Little Elm resident Sonia Hull said she hatched the chicken Pearl in her personal incubator on March 13th, 2011. Guinness World Records confirmed Pearl's age on May 22nd, officially earning her the title of the world's oldest living chicken.
How do they confirm?
Yeah, did they cut off her legs and count the rings or something? I was wondering the same thing. Like, how do they know that this chicken didn't get swapped out at some point with another chicken?
Count the rings. Sorry, to verify, we must kill.
But she'll still get the record.
But she'll get the record. Yeah. Kill confirmed.
Oh, man. She defied all odds because most Easter egger hens live an average of 5 to 8 years, Hull told the Guinness World Records. She said Pearl's mobility is limited now, so she spends most of her time in the family's laundry room.
Mostly because they had to cut off her fucking leg
She doesn't have a
to
leg
determine
anymore.
how old she is.
She's welcome to come out into the living room because she likes to watch TV when she hears it. So this chicken likes to watch TV, and she's fond of the family's elderly cat. I don't know.
There's like they live like by a nuclear power plant or something. They got an old cat too.
Dude, did you see that there is radiated hornet's nest they found?
Oh, I did see that.
So we got
that fungus,
toxic or radiated mold,
the fungus growing at Chernobyl,
and now hornets that have been
The
radioactive.
The question is what happens when they sting you?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or Wasp-Man.
Waspman.
Or you just die. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably die.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a weird story, and I wonder if there's more to it, but police, firefighters, and paramedics responded in force to the Moerdijk Bridge in the Netherlands. No, I can't tell you how to. M-O-E-R Dick. D-I-J-K. In the Netherlands, where they discovered a reported suicide attempt was actually just a trucker trying to cool off.
What?
Yeah. Dordrecht, I can't say these words. Police wrote on social media that helicopter units responded alongside firefighters, EMS personnel, and the Royal Netherlands Sea Rescue Institution after a man was reported to have parked his truck on the shoulder of the A16 highway and jumped from the bridge into the Hollands Diep River.
Okay, so who added the jumped? Oh wait, he did jump?
Yeah, he jumped.
Oh, he jumped.
But then responders arrived to find the man had made his way to a ladder where he held a passing boat and got a lift back to shore. The jump was initially reported to be a suicide attempt, but the man gave police a different story.
No.
The Hungarian truck driver thought it was a beautiful, warm summer evening, just like we did, police wrote. When he arrived at the bridge, he thought it was time to cool off.
No.
So he parked his truck, jumped off the bridge for a quick swim, only to quickly realize the water was more dangerous than he had thought.
No. This was a full-on suicide attempt followed by post-nut clarity.
Yeah, I agree.
He realized
he didn't die.
He
He's
didn't
like,
die.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
shit.
nut clarity.
I'm going to tell him that it was...
There's no way that...
No.
Right? Like...
No. This is 100% a suicide attempt.
Where would... Is this, can you imagine here,
No.
that happening here, you know, a bridge across, I don't know, we have like bridges across lakes here. You jump off, everyone thinks it's a suicide attempt, and the guy's like, oh, no. No.
I was just hot.
It was a hot day, so I jumped in.
Why is this suicide note in your truck?
Oh, well, that's...
Someone put that there. Someone's framing me.
Yeah. Like no one does this. No one ever has gotten out, jumped off a bridge. Like
No.
the man jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge to
cool off.
It was warm that day. It was a little
Right.
humid. Thought it was a nice day, so he jumped to his death, only to find that the water was dangerous.
Right. No. This is 100% a failed suicide. I'm glad he's alive.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's alive. I hope he finds happiness.
Their response to this, they sent in the Royal Netherlands Sea Rescue. If someone does this here, they'll be lucky if they get a dinghy from the police department.
Yeah. That's true.
The guy jumping off the bridge, send the helicopters,
No.
the Marines,
You do that here, it's like, I don't know, see if you can hook him with a rope.
Yeah.
I don't know. See if you can snag him before
You
he
got
goes
a fishing pole or something?
before he gets out to sea. Because once he gets out there, doesn't matter.
I've got this big gulp. He might be able to use it as
Yeah.
a flotation device. Man, I don't know. I don't know.
100% a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
On the way over here, we were talking about the show Alone.
Yeah.
We talked about it last episode, and I decided to give it a go.
Yep.
And look, I would never do this.
No.
Because I'm too fat and out of shape. And
It's not even that.
It seems stupid.
You just wouldn't do it.
Right.
You know that you couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
You know that about yourself.
I have no
Yeah.
survival instincts. I'm very much a 21st century person.
Yeah.
I never have spent time in
Outside. Yeah.
I mean, I went camping, right? I went camping.
Hey,
You know
listen.
what? This is I went camping with you guys. I brought a tent, no sleeping bag. I didn't even bring a hoodie. I had to borrow Ethan's large size hoodie for this 2XL size body. And that's how unprepared and
Which
capable I
just
am.
speaks volumes about the scouting program because Spencer
I am an Eagle
is an
Scout.
Eagle Scout.
I am. Hey, look, I got it when I was 14. Okay, actually 13
I
technically.
don't know. I think the Scoutmasters in
I
Texas.
kind of, my dad was my Scoutmaster, so there.
This is a,
there might be
this is a
some-
nepotism Eagle Scout.
Now, again, I don't want to throw too much shade, but this guy on the first episode,
Season 1.
season 1,
Yep.
he makes it less than 12 hours.
Yeah. No,
So-
you got to listen. It's not an insult. You got to know yourself better than that, man.
So this guy, and his excuse is, or his reasoning, he was attacked by a German Shepherd when he was a child. So he does not like dogs. He is scared of dogs. And I guess no one told him that in the woods where he'd be going throughout all of North America are wolves.
Wolves, right.
And the first time he heard a wolf howl, he's like, I'm out.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out. It's not worth dying for.
What you're not mentioning is that the producers released a pack of German Shepherds.
Pack of German Shepherds.
into his campsite. They thought it would make good television.
They ended up just licking him, but
Yeah.
he actually killed them all. It didn't make for great television,
Hey,
so they had
Paul.
to send him home.
Paul, I can't help but notice the dogs. Those are actually golden retrievers. Oh, shit.
The guy was in his tent. He saw a passing fishing boat with a golden retriever on it, and he called. He called
bailed.
it off. He's like, "No, you didn't tell me
Yeah.
there were going to be dogs here.
Yeah.
Dogs."
No, the producers didn't do that, but the hearing the wolves howl.
There was a dog on the helicopter ride over.
Right.
That was enough for him.
No, the point is not that we're not poking fun that he's afraid of dogs or that
No.
he didn't last
No.
12 hours.
I would make it 1 hour.
The
point is, if you are going to go
Yeah.
through that entire audition process, 'cause
Right.
it's not like it's not like just 10 people applied to go.
No, it wasn't like
I'm
Publishers
sure it was
Clearinghouse either.
thousands of people. Yeah, it
not like
wasn't
they
like you win. What do I win? An unlimited night in the
Yeah.
woods.
I mean, maybe we're wrong. Maybe the first season only had 10 applicants.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, but
Even then, though, if Discovery Channel approached you, we're like, we're doing a show
right,
about swimming with sharks.
right.
We can't find anybody. Will you do it?
Oh yeah.
You'd still be like, no, man, I don't want to.
Yeah. And then you get in the water and you're like, sharks? There's sharks in the ocean?
Did I not tell you I was attacked
I'm
by
afraid
sharks?
of sharks.
When I was an infant.
When I was an infant, I went camping and I was attacked by a shark. It would just walk right into the campsite.
Yeah. The whole point is that you have to know yourself better than this. You have to. And the people in his life need to be like, dude.
Someone should have told this guy, listen, Ralph, I know that you think you're tough, and you are.
You're very tough.
But have you considered the wolf aspect?
Yeah, no. These men are going to take you to a safe place where you won't be able to hurt yourself. To prevent you from going on this show because you can't do it. You can't do it.
That's all. I'm just saying. I'm not making fun of this guy. I'm making fun of the inability to know yourself. Enough.
Yeah. No, you got to know. The behind the scenes is what would maybe his family did, and he was like, I burned all my familiar relationships because of this show. I told them all to fuck off. They don't know me. I don't know. But
and even if they didn't tell you exactly where you were going,
you got to know there's
they probably,
animals.
You had to have taken a flight to Canada to get there in the first place. And you know what Canada has?
Well, in the meantime,
you know what all of North America has in the wilderness are wolves.
Well, and you could be like, you're on your flight, you see that you're going to Canada, you're like, let me quickly Google. Does Canada have dogs? Does Canada have wild dogs? Does Canada have wolves? You got to know. That's my point. Like, there's several seasons on the American and the Australian version where people are, tapping out in the first couple days. It's like, dude, you got to know.
Do you think they're just like delusional, like completely delusional, and then they get out there and they're like, "Oh, I am terrified of dogs."
I mean, they could be so tempted by the money. Right? They're so desperate for the money, for the prize, that it's like, oh, I can go 90 days. I can live 90 days. Who can't live 90 days? Because it doesn't sound all that crazy on the surface.
No.
2 seconds in, though, you realize what the truth is, and you're like, but there's fucking wolves.
Yeah. And to be fair to him, I think I'm on episode 8, so I think there's like 3 or 4 episodes left. There's only 4 guys out of 10 left.
Oh, yeah.
One of them got charged by a bear.
Yep.
I feel like that's a
good reason.
fair reason.
Yeah.
One of them drank some bad water, got really bad shits.
Got some giardia.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this brings me to another question that we kind of talked about on the way over. How the hell did people survive?
I don't know.
Like, how did Lewis and Clark...
I don't know.
Not have Giardia full time? Do we just have weaker stomachs now?
I'm starting to think they weren't real. Like, what's the theory that... I can't remember. It has a name, but it's basically we have no way to prove that everything didn't start just right now.
That's true.
And that all of our memories were just implanted. It goes along with simulation theory.
Right.
All of our memories were just implanted. Nothing's actually really happened before right now. This is just it.
Yeah. Because I don't know how humans did it.
I don't know.
I
don't know how they survived winters. I don't know what they ate during winter. I don't know what people did for jobs.
Like, can you imagine you're crossing the entire continental United States
by yourself
with a guy and a couple natives.
Yeah.
And you're thirsty.
You got like a
musket. You're by a river.
Yeah.
You drink the water, and somehow they didn't die? They didn't get the shits?
They didn't get giardia. There were no...
So what's wrong with us?
I don't know. I will say that in other seasons, people do drink from streams and stuff without boiling, and they're fine. And on Alone, the screen pops up with little factoids that explains things, And it always says there's a risk of giardia. But they also go on to also always explain that giardia and other waterborne ailments are because of either like a carcass in the water or animal poop in the water. So if you have a running stream, you technically should be okay. It's when you kind of get more standing or slow water.
Well, the guy, I don't know.
Either way, you should always boil your water.
I think the same guy, he just filtered it through moss. He's like, this moss.
Yeah,
This moss will take care of it.
You got to boil the water. There might be an element. There might be an element of just our modern bodies.
Yeah.
Right?
We're so used
We're
to
like 4 generations
McDonald's.
into culinary cleaned water now that maybe we used to be able to do that. Isn't that what the appendix was for? I can't remember.
Oh, maybe.
I feel like that's
I don't know.
something I heard once. But
I don't know.
There might be something to that we've just... It's like how we all wear shoes now.
Right. So our feet are...
Yeah, they're soft and
Like,
sensitive.
I would be in big trouble if
if
I lost my shoes. I would, like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, my girlfriend will sometimes go outside. She's been I could see barefoot as a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
I never did that. I was always afraid of glass.
Yep, me too.
So my feet are very soft. She'll like stand on the gravel and like, doesn't that hurt?
Yeah.
Like I wear shoes from my bed to the bathroom.
Right. Your
Like,
kitchen tile
yeah.
hurts your feet.
Yeah, like my feet are, they've got to be the most soft.
Yeah.
Like anything will cut right through it. You know,
Yeah.
a blade of grass.
Yeah, it's fucking sharp tile in here, man. It's vinyl, bro.
Yeah.
Well, either way, yeah. So it's probably something like that too. You know,
Yeah.
that we've ruined by making things so clean. We've ruined our ability to self-clean.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
But I still don't know. Besides the cleanliness thing, I still don't know what. You go back to like 1805.
Right.
How did they survive northeastern winters?
It's cold, and you know you got to bear in mind now. The climate has shifted. As cold as it gets there now, it was way worse then.
Way
Like,
worse.
It was 20 years ago. It was worse.
Yeah.
Like snow up to your
So
roof.
You're packing in the veggies to save for winter, but now you're dealing with like 8 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Not like you can go hunting.
Right.
That all the animals are hibernating anyway.
That's true.
I don't know how it works. I don't know how we survived.
It doesn't make any sense.
We're so lucky
My
to
sister
be alive right now. I just don't know how people did it.
was complaining about having to prepare meals or just plan meals.
Plan meals.
We have to.
Yeah.
We have to. You know, whether it be I plan to go to McDonald's tonight or I plan to. We have to. It doesn't just appear in front of us. And I was like, well, yeah, but I guess it's better than my tomatoes didn't grow, so
Right.
we're not going to survive
Right.
the winter
you're,
this
you're
year.
planning a meal knowing full well that you'll have one.
Right.
Is different than like we don't have anything to eat.
Yeah, we're going to have to eat each other.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing.
Yeah. I'll go first.
You're going to have to eat Jimmy the golden retriever.
Yeah.
'cause
I mean,
there's-
now we're growing chickens for the world record on the oldest one.
the oldest chicken.
Like that chicken wouldn't survive 2 months back in the
Ew,
day.
we can't kill the chicken.
Yeah.
It's 14 years old.
No. As soon as they got there was probably a tipping point where they're like, this chicken's not getting any bigger. Well, kill it. What are you doing? Why are
Right.
you waiting?
Winter is coming.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Maybe
Like,
they could keep chickens alive during the winter.
I guess you could
Maybe
keep
that's
them
what
alive.
They did.
Yeah, but you got to find the food, the feed.
Where did chickens even come from?
I don't know.
What if your chickens didn't hatch?
This is the stuff that needs to be taught in history classes, though, right? Like we learn about how bears survive the winter. That makes sense.
Right.
They bulk up. That makes sense. But how the fuck did humans?
Yeah.
How did? I don't know.
It's weird.
I
It's
don't get
weird.
it.
You also last time you asked me about house arrest
Oh yeah.
and whether I
So you house arrested yourself this week? To see it?
well, I started an episode or a season of 60 Days In,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I'm erring more on the side of house arrest now.
Yeah. When you see the politics and drama
Yeah.
in a jail.
Also, my house isn't much bigger than a jail cell.
Yeah.
So
It would be, and that brings up the secondary question, which was if you were going to jail,
Mm-hmm.
would you prefer solitary?
oh no, I'd go crazy.
I know, but then you got to deal with all the
people on a loan.
Then you got to deal. That's true, but then you got to deal with the people. You know,
Right.
like you can't just relax.
No, you got to worry about being shivved.
Yeah,
Which gang to join?
yeah,
Are you wearing the right colors?
right. Watching your back on the way to
Is my
chow line.
commissary going to get stolen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. Solitary would fucking suck balls, but which one would compared to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really like this way sucks. This way sucks. I don't know.
You got to pick one of the
Yeah.
sucks.
I guess I'll do
and
house
live with
arrest.
Yeah, I mean,
It'd be cool if you could bargain with a judge like that. Like you're
Right.
sentenced to 5 years. I'll give you 20 years house arrest. 20 years house arrest. No, you do 15 years house arrest, 1 year of jail. 6 months.
oh man. All right. Well, I guess that's about it
All right.
for our episode today. You know, if you happen to be in Salt Lake next Thursday, the 21st. We will be performing a show.
The corner of 4th South and Main Street at DLC.
One of the bars that did not burn down this last week.
It's called the DLC. It's in the basement of the Apollo Burger.
Basically.
It basically is. No, it's a really cool arcade bar.
It's called Quarters, and the DLC is the venue inside Quarters.
It's inside Quarters. So it's a really cool arcade bar, and then inside there's a music venue that's another little door.
And we will be performing with a touring group called KXRS or KRXS. I think it's KRXS.
Yeah.
From Arizona, I think, and
the Pirates of the Promised Land,
and I think one other band.
If you haven't seen the Pirates of the Promised Land,
they're good.
And you like punk rock,
yeah,
they're fantastic.
Everyone will be better than us, for sure, which is the norm. But come check it out; it'll be fun.
Yeah,
fun, better than watching alone on a Thursday night.
And
alone.
if you want to listen to our band, it's called Rejected Takeoff. It's playing right now in the background.
It's true.
So come watch us play live. It'll be fun. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here for episode 159 of the Our Take podcast. I am Bryan.
I'm Spencer. See you next time.